Welcome, everyone, to our Wednesday night corporate call here at One Marketplace. This is Mark Seaforth, your CEO and founder, and I've got another really great call for you. A lot of great announcements. So let's just jump right in. Ladies and gentlemen, One Marketplace, the future of shopping. And I really mean that. I get so excited every day as I start thinking about where we're going with this concept in the coming years because we've really got a platform and a message that's really going to resonate with the world. And that is that you could actually sit at home and build this unbelievable business strictly built around shopping, something that we all do every day of our lives. So on tonight's call, what I'm going to share with you is some great announcements. One is a little bit about social media. The auto ship's coming. We've been talking about that for a little bit, so that's coming very soon. I'll go into that. Very exciting, our Click to Build app. And as a matter of fact, that's going to be launching next week. So I'll talk more about that tonight. And then, of course, the major deal, which is our May 1st event launch, which is really the official launch of One Marketplace. We're all going to be past all the beta stage. We're going to be into real launch mode. So that's happening May 1st. I'll share a little bit more about that tonight and to give you my closing thoughts. So to begin with, let's talk a little bit about social media. Again, this is your business. And the more that you use social media and the more that you post, the bigger and more successful this company is going to grow. And it's going to help you create more and more credibility. So everything you do, man, just add your link to your post. Always go hashtag One Marketplace on every one of your posts. Go out and search hashtag One Marketplace. And always when you find something, post a positive comment yourself because all these things make a difference. Because the faster this grows, the more income everybody's going to be making. So use social media. It's there. We'll continue to develop this as we grow and as we go. But again, it kind of starts with you. So take advantage of it and start actually posting as much as you possibly can. Now, next up, which is real important, is an auto ship feature. One of the things that we want to be able to do here at One Marketplace is to allow people to pick out the products that they want to have on a monthly basis. These are products that, everybody's going to find their favorites. They go, I just want to get this product every month. And when you do that, when you have an auto ship on a monthly basis, you're going to get a bigger discount too. That's going to be one of the nice things about going on an auto ship. Plus, soon after, what you're going to be able to do, and I know everybody's going to love this, is you're going to be able to build your own package every month as a Smart Shopper Pro. So think about that. Rather than just taking the package right now, we've got 6 or 7 packages, which are great, and you can take any of those. But imagine if you get to build your own package every month and change it when you want to change it. So therefore, you're always getting what you want and not being told, I have to just do this every month. So that's coming. It's going to be happening very quick. You'll start when it goes live. We'll make sure we get all the information and everybody can start setting up their own personal auto ship. Now, this is big. The Click to Build app. Remember back when we first started talking about One Marketplace, we said we wanted to have an app that a person could actually use to go out and build their business for them. Next week, on our Wednesday call, we're going to go into this in detail. We're going to show you this new Click to Build app. We're going to show you how it works. It's so simple. As a matter of fact, that's one of the things we wanted to do with this. We wanted to make it so no matter who you might be, like somebody like myself, who I'm a little, technology challenged, all right? I had to have something that's easy, something that I can use, and it's just very efficient. So what this app will do is it integrates into your own contact list, your email list, right? And your own contact list on your phone. And so what will happen is it will create all the campaigns for you. It will create 90-day campaigns. Let's say, for example, you want to do 90-day campaign on strictly the opportunity, right? Getting involved in One Marketplace. It's going to create all those campaigns so that you just, of a click of a button, you send it to one person, like you send it to your buddy Bill, okay? Then he will get a 90-day campaign to promote and build until he finally says, you know what? This is pretty cool. Let me take a harder look at this and join One Marketplace. And you're going to be able to do it for products, and you'll be able to do it for the business side of it. So again, this is coming. It's happening next week. You definitely want to be on that call next Wednesday because we're going to go through it in detail. So don't miss it because a lot of you are going to want to use this. Now, there is a cost involved, but we're keeping the costs low initially. When we launch on May 1st, It's going to add some more components to it. Like, for example, it'll be able to work outside of your own contact list and be able to do things through social media. So there'll be a little more cost to it at that point in time, but there'll also be then it will become commissionable. So for right now, we just want to keep the cost down because here's what we want it to do. We want to make sure that whoever uses this, it works. Because I promise you, if you're spending $13, $14 a month for this and it's making you hundreds or even thousands, you're going to love it. And particularly when it does everything for you, it's just basically going to be your way to build this business so efficiently and so easily. And again, I'm excited for it. I can't wait till we can share it with you next week, but it's happening. Okay, next up, which is, again, to me, it's like, this just gets better and better and better, right? We're talking about the auto ship and then the Click to Build app. And then, of course, our major launch event. Now, as I've started sharing with everybody, we've decided at this point in time, until we get much, much bigger, we're going to do this event virtually. But here's the exciting part. And you're going to get to see this next week as well. The exciting part about this is you can bring everybody. So before, the way we were going to do this and doing it live in Orlando, we knew that probably only 10% of the people could even attend and go to a live event. Now, with this virtual event, you can get everybody. You can get everybody that you've just put in the business, anybody that's been in the business for any length of time, anybody that's inactive, anybody new you want to bring on board, you'll be able to bring them all to this unbelievable virtual event we're going to do on May 1st. And remember, guys, what's unbelievable about this, and you're going to see this next week, it's like going into a huge convention hall. And when you go in, and you're going to be able to do this yourself, you can sit there and go, well, until one of the major speakers is on, I think I'll go over here and talk to one of the product suppliers. So you can go do that. You can go in and you can look at the products and stuff from that particular supplier. You can talk to the actual, probably the owner, CEO of that company about what's going on. It's like being in a private room. Then you go, you know what, I want to go look at another product. Or I want to go look at another product. Or you decide, between the main event, you decide, I just want to go talk to some of my buddies. So you can go into a room there, talk to people there and see what's going on. Again, if you want to talk one-on-one with me, there'll be times that I'll be available, just like all the other partners in the company and all the other officers in the company. You can go in and say, hey, I'd like to talk to, I've always seen Dave or, seen him on calls, but I never really talked to him. You'll be able to go in and have a one-on-one conversation with David Pike or with Scott Reese or with Dan Westerland or Frederick or anybody you want to, including me. So this virtual event is going to be so cool. And then, what it'll do is it'll tell you when we're getting ready to go live to a main speaker. Then what it does, it takes you out of that individual meeting room, takes you into the big hall to see what's being announced. Obviously, like I promised, we're going to have all types. And I'm going to give you the exact number. I've said in thousands. It's going to be in thousands and thousands of cash prizes and product giveaways. We're going to do it nonstop through this entire event. So that's another reason. So when you're inviting people, new people, they're going to come here. They got a pretty good chance to walk away with some pretty wild stuff, including cash. So we'll be promoting that between now and when this event actually happens on May 1st. So you'll start seeing everything about it starting next week. Nonstop after that. Remember, next Wednesday's call, just like we're going to do with the app, we're going to actually take you into this virtual launch event platform so you can see what it actually looks like. And I saw it for the first time today, and it's fantastic. It's going to be a blast, and it's easy for you to move around and look, like I say, go into different meeting rooms and go talk with people individually, go into meeting groups, whatever you want to do. You'll be able to have all that will be available during this unbelievable official launch event of One Marketplace. So obviously, I'm so excited about all this, and it's happening so quickly now. And that kind of brings me to my closing thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. In all my life, and I've been so fortunate and so blessed. I mean, throughout my entire life, I've always wondered, why, I've had the opportunity to do so many wonderful things. And I really believe, because I don't think I'm the smartest guy or the sharpest knife in the drawer, as they say. I'm just an everyday person but just really, I just always believe that there's something bigger and better out there, that there's always going to be something new and exciting, and you should be a part of it. You don't ever want to put yourself in a position in life. I don't care what your age is, I don't care if you're 20 years old, just starting out in the business world, or you're my age, which most people think I'm heading towards retirement. I don't. I think I'm going to work another 20, 25 years. But whatever the age is, the fact that you're still excited, every day you get up excited about an opportunity to do something with your life. Because, ladies and gentlemen, life is precious. None of us have any guarantees. We don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow. So I always tell people, say, if you want to have a great, successful life, it's not about all the money that you've accumulated and all the things you have. That's all great. But actually, the exciting part is what you do day to day. Every day when you get up, it's a blessed day. Take advantage and say, you know what? I want to be able to retire from one marketplace in, say, 3 years. I mean, that's what I talk about, right? That this is really, truly a kind of a 3-year retirement plan for anybody. Because if you get in here, it's pretty easy to actually put in smart shoppers. And with everything I just talked about tonight and all the new stuff we're doing and the continuing expansion of the shopping portal, it's just going to get easier and easier and easier and faster it's going to grow. But those of you that are here right now have an unbelievable advantage because you're early stage. You're here at the very beginning of this. So most of you are going to be sitting on the first 10 or 11 rings of what we're building here at One Marketplace. And this thing is going to go until it goes to that 30th ring. And by the time we get there, this goes away. Everything we're talking about, how you earn income here, stops. At that point in time, we're just going to be the biggest shopping portal that the world's ever seen. It doesn't affect you because anybody that joins between now until that day happens, they're going to have an opportunity to make a lot of income here. But you especially, you're sitting you couldn't be at a better place in time. And so take advantage of it because, I talk to a lot of people and they go, well, I'm going to put in 3, I'm going to put in maybe 5 smart shoppers. No, I want 10. Really, I think a good friend of mine said it the other day, Keenan Reed. I like that. As a matter of fact, he's one of the guys doing some of our live presentations now. He's got this thing, 10 to win. 10 to win. That's pretty smart because if you look at One Marketplace and how it pays, what's the optimum situation? If you get to 10 smart shoppers, which again, we've had people do it in literally 1 week. We've had people do it, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Some people are still working on it. Doesn't matter. The point is, once you get to 10, everything's uncapped. Everything's unlimited. You earn every type of way. We've got 8 different ways you earn income. You get them all. You're going to be earning from all those different ways. So why wouldn't you want to go there? Particularly with something as so simple as this. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end with this. As good as it is right now, and I mean this is getting so good, and I think the world's going to, they're watching us right now. There's a lot of people looking at what we're doing going, man, is this thing really going to happen? But over the next 6 months to a year, everybody's going to know that not only is it happening, it happened. And you're going to be in a position to enjoy this unlike anybody else that ever comes in the future. So take advantage of it. You do have a very, very small window. And one of the things you should share when you're out talking to people is that it matters when you get in. Because if you think about it, what happens the moment you or anybody joins One Marketplace, that means all the income and all the people that join after you join, you get a little piece of. Now, you get a lot of it in the community pods, you get a lot less in the performance pools, but you're getting paid on everybody. So think about this. Everybody that joins after you're going to benefit from now until, 20, 30 years from now. And so why wouldn't you want to be in now? And the people you're talking, why wouldn't you, if you were here tonight for the first time, why wouldn't you want to be here? Particularly when there's no risk and we're going to pay you to join. And I love that. We do. We pay you to join. We pay you to stay. We pay you to shop. It doesn't get any better. Welcome to One Marketplace. And I'm going to say good night. See you guys next Wednesday. Take advantage of these live presentation calls, ladies. That's for you. And it's going to be so simple with this Click to Build app is that all you're going to do is invite people to take a look at what we're doing. And then you're going to send them to one live call, which we're going to have these running nonstop. And then a person's going to make the decision to join. And then that's just going to repeat itself over and over and over again. And think about that. We as a company, we do all the heavy lifting. All you've got to do is send people to see what we're all about. And you're going to be able to do it at a pace you can't imagine with this Click to Build app. So with that, I'm going to say good night. See everybody next Wednesday. Good night, everyone.